Welcome back guys to another video, and we've got the longly anticipated news of what Algeria's pre-Afcon 2019 plans are going to be. That includes 2 training camps as well as 2 international friendlies. I'm aware that the national team actually wanted to play 3 international friendlies, but they only managed to negotiate 2 over the line. So there's 2 games to look forward to, and those games are going to be against Burundi and against Mali, and both of those matches are going to be taking place in Qatar, in probably Doha or something like that. So I'm going to show you on the screen right now what our actual pre-Afcon plans are. So from the 3rd of June, players are going to start arriving in Algiers for the training camp in Sidi Mour. So that's where they're going to be spending 4 or 5 days training in Algeria. I don't think they're going to be playing any games in Algeria unless they change their mind at late notice. But on the 3rd of June, that's when the players are going to start coming together and playing together in Sidi Mour, training for the first time. 8th of June is when they fly from Algeria to Qatar for the 2nd training camp, and Qatar is where all of the friendlies are going to take place. A lot of teams have gone to Qatar, a lot of teams have also gone to the UAE to train in Abu Dhabi and places like that. So on the 8th of June they'll fly to Qatar, and on the 11th of June it's the first friendly against Burundi. Now we're playing Burundi because they're a similar nation to Kenya, who are in Algeria's group, and it should be a good test, and hopefully we can get a win in that game. Burundi probably one of the weaker sides in the tournament. It's their first ever Africa Cup of Nations, and we should be looking to beat Burundi fairly comfortably in the tournament. And then we're going to be spending some more days in Qatar training, and on the 16th of June we've got the 2nd pre-Afcon friendly against Mali. A much tougher test. You could say the Burundi game is for Kenya and for Tanzania, but we're going to play Mali as a test for Senegal. Very similar nation, similar flags, probably a bit more quality in the Senegal side, but Mali will be a test for the Senegal game. So that's on the 16th of June, and on the 18th of June the team will fly from Qatar to Cairo for the actual tournament itself. So 3rd of June they go to Algeria, 8th of June they go to Qatar, 11th of June they play Burundi in Qatar, 16th of June they play Mali in Qatar, and on the 18th of June they fly from Qatar to Egypt for the big one for the Africa Cup of Nations. And of course the first game is on the 23rd against Kenya. So plenty of preparation. Looks like we've got our plans done. 2 friendlies, that's okay. It's a shame we haven't got a game in Algeria. I hope they change their mind or something, because it would be great to have sort of a send-off from the home fans before they actually travel. And considering the fact that the players will actually be in Algiers, it seems a bit of a waste to not use them in a match situation. But maybe no one really wanted to come to Algeria to play a game. I think maybe Mauritania would have maybe come, but that game has not gone ahead. So 2 games both in Doha, Qatar, guys. What do you think of these friendly opponents? I can see why they picked them. Mali for Senegal, and the Kenya-Tanzania game will be using Burundi as a warm-up for that one. But yeah guys, are you happy with these friendlies? Are you happy with these choices? I think it's 2 games we should be looking to win on neutral ground. Of course, Bounedjah plays in Qatar, so he's used to their pitches and facilities, and Qatar, quite similar weather conditions and pitch conditions and stadiums to Egypt. So I can see why the national team are going there. It's not somewhere crazy, you know, in the middle of nowhere like America or anything like that. Qatar is relatively, you know, similar to Egypt in terms of playing conditions, and it's not too far as well. So that's the plans, guys. 2 friendlies against Burundi and Mali. Of course, we'll keep you covered for all of those. Let me know what you think of those 2 games and what your predictions for those 2 matches from now. We'll preview them in greater depth closer to the time. But yeah, 2 friendlies, and that's our pre-Afcon plans. Drop a like. Thanks for watching.